All right. So what would it take for you to play some weakness? If you think that this market's weak and it's breaking down in here, you can't just jump on it because oftentimes you're reaching and you get short in the hole. What that means is you're short in a hole, this being the hole. So you look for a retracement or a pullback. And then oftentimes people in this case use lines in the sand or resistance for, different methodologies to come up with what your support resistance would be. And you're looking for resistance if you're looking to get short, take advantage of some downside that you predict. So you look at this chart, you're looking and anticipating that you want it to look like this at some point, right? You want to get short in this area and you want to visualize the chart, predict that it's going to look like that, right? Well, what's going to get you short up here? So if you take a magnifying glass, and that's what this lower chart is, as you guys know, and look into what do we want to see in this area between the green and the red for an opportunity to be the fire in a ready aim fire approach. And you want to see a flip of these numbers, number one, because the number on the left, the 123, is the amount of shorts over the last 2 minutes, and the 86 is the number of longs over the last 2 minutes. So there's more shorts than longs, which is then creating this red bar, or what we call laser. So then when we go and we play this out, just watch those two numbers that are 123 and 86, and you see them begin to shrink. You see the delta or the difference begin to tighten up, and then a flip. Now it's 125, 135, and longs are creeping in, and this 2-minute laser went from red to green. And the downside becomes the right side pretty significantly with respect to the time frame that most people who follow me and watch this trade. The point is, the skill isn't in the line, although it's important. The skill isn't in context and understanding pullbacks, retracements, although it's important. The skill is the fire in the ready aim fire, but having, and I guess understanding that skill is maybe more important than the skill itself. Understanding that the skill exists or the tool exists. And that's a great way to explain it. If thousands of years ago, you were cutting down trees and there was this tool that would have helped you called a chainsaw, even though chainsaws wouldn't have existed 1,000 years ago. But what if it did? Nobody knew the chainsaw existed and they're cutting down trees. And so that's where I think a lot of people are at when they get into trading is it's not even what, developing skills. They don't even know what the tools are or that tools exist. So you constantly got to get looking at a better way to see the same thing, which are tools to give the probability and some effortlessness into your trades.